Hey guys, it's Niko Olsek. I'm originally from Argentina, but lived in Miami for a long time. I'm here with my two teammates.
Jonathan Bornstein from Los Angeles, California, but I played in Mexico for the last few years.
And Jake Rozanski, and I'm from Maryland.
I got bar mitzvah.
I didn't.
He didn't.
I got bar mitzvah.
Yeah, me too.
I'd say I'm the least. I got baptized Christian.
Your dad.
Like growing up, I was Jewish, and we celebrated Hanukkah, Rosh Hashanah, because my grandparents are Orthodox Jewish, so they practiced the Sabbath, Shabbat, everything. They would never come to our games if they weren't within walking distance on a Saturday or a Friday night. So I grew up with it, but then in my as I grew away from my parents and went to college and met my wife, things changed. But Jewish has been in my culture. I'd say it's like my heritage more than religious. Yeah. And so, you can't take away that I'm Jewish, but religiously I would say I'm, Christian. And so I would say maybe a little less Jewish than them, but growing up I was very Jewish.
Always like in the locker room we put music and we fight because they want to put the Israeli music and we want to put, like rap and hip hop, and we battle. I like it. I like what's static. I like static. I know it's for the kids, but it's catchy. It's easy to sing. You went to?
Yeah, I like the Israeli music personally. I went to the Omer Adam concert a couple weeks ago, which is nice. It was a crazy concert, one of the best I've been to, but American's still the best for sure.
Jonathan, yeah, he's like Barak Badash. Not that you're not old, but you're experienced, and you've played in many countries, and yes, very good looking. But yeah, no, I think the players respect the guys who been around the world and have experience. So now that Badash is kind of like out of the locker room, now he's stepping in and has that role. So
yeah,
I love you, man. Traffic. I love it. Pakak.
I don't like traffic, but that one. No, I mean, I've only started learning like for a month, but lehitrahot. Lehitrahot. That was hard for me to learn when I was learning the daily 10 words a day of Hebrew. So, yeah.
For me, it's shivotim. What? Shivotim. The toilet.
Shit.
It's a hard one to remember. I love shakshuka. The thing I dislike the most is probably they put pickles on everything.
What? Yeah, it's true. I love pickles.
I personally don't like pickles, so.
Israeli breakfast is good, like any type of Israeli but my favorite is just like miznon. You know miznon? Yeah. So you go to miznon, anything with a nice pita, like it can be falafel, it can be kebab, anything in a good Israeli pita is, for me, that's it.
That was what my answer was going to be, was shawarma and a pita with pickles. Or falafel and a pita with hummus and tahina. Yeah. It's very good. Yeah. And I'm yet to try the shashuka. They tell me it's really good, but it seems like it's just like something with an egg on it, right?
Like tomato sauce and
yeah,
eggs.
so it's kind of like huevos rancheros.
Yes, no, it is.
Yeah, in Spanish, huevos rancheros. That's what I'm thinking it's like, which is really good in Mexico. I really like it, so I'll have to go check. No, I like driving here in Israel.
What? No way.
You don't like it?
No.
I like that it's very like, the streets are very clean. The lines are, I'm coming from Mexico, by the way, so where the streets sometimes don't have lines and stuff like that. It's not as organized as it is here or in the States. It's really nice to be like driving on the highway with a lot of space. And
no, that's true. But
yeah,
you can explain to me why you're at a red light. As soon as it turns green,
no. It goes red, yellow.
Yeah, like no patience.
Yeah.
I love Tel Aviv, especially the Florentine area, the Yafo area. There's so much to do, like so much to see. Little bars, little restaurants. anything you can find, and I love that. I love Tel Aviv as a whole. I think it's an amazing city.
I'm going to have to agree with Nico. Tel Aviv, I think it's like one of the best cities in the world, but also with Jonathan, I love the Dead Sea. When I went the first time, it was like just the feeling of being able to float in the water. It's like the weirdest thing to me, I guess to everybody, and that's just an amazing feeling.
Slobo and Shai are like a married couple, I would say. They're great together. They're different, and it works. Like, you know, sometimes you see Shai he focuses more on the offense and Slobo on the defense. One takes control of the other. So they both respect each other and they give each other, you know, power. And it works. They're great together.
Which couple would you
Which
prefer them in the USA or the world? Like,
Wow.
prefer them to?
A couple?
I
Like,
don't know.
oh man, that's so hard. They're like Jay-Z and Beyonce. Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. They're so different. Cause like Slobo's a little more laid back, and then you have Shai who's talks a little more. Who's Beyonce? Yeah, I don't know.